Good day, good Merry Christmas Ma'am. I am Kenneth Imagbato and today I will be sharing to you an analysis about the story entitled A Child's Reality of Santa Claus by Juan Jose Juleco Cuadra. I will tackle one by one the verbal elements exemplified in the text, so without further ado, let's start. The story entitled A Child's Reality of Santa Claus by Juan Juleco Cuadra exemplifies certain verbal elements that are worth elaborating because of how well coordinated these elements are in order to attain a masterpiece. The story revolves around the character of Jason, a 5-year-old child, and the narrator himself, who explicitly shares his viewpoint in life by including prominent people such as Leonardo, Einstein, and Newton, and allowing us readers to think critically why these people are influential to us. Now, let us talk about the point of view used in the text. Speaking of the POV or the point of view the story exudes, we can clearly tell that it uses first-person point of view, and it is signified by the use of first-person pronouns I and me. Apart from that, we can also conclude that it uses first-person POV the moment we do thorough analysis on the scenes in the text, such as when the narrator himself stated that he was listening intently to Jason, and also when Jason pointed his T-square towards the narrator that is found in the last portion of the text. In terms of the setting, we cannot directly provide a definite answer to that, but with a given clue from the text, particularly a statement from the second to the last paragraph, gazed out of the window, we can surely tell that it happens inside a building, perhaps inside a house during the Christmas season. The main conflict depicted in the story was explicitly stated in the statement, "Men became normally insane, so obsessed with love and war, and destruction became second nature to them upon this cranking earth." The story itself holds Freytag's pyramid that encapsulates 5 stages, and these are exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. The text shows narrative exposition as the narration wanted to convey the narrator's idea while the story maintains its continuous forward momentum, that is to kill Santa Claus. The rising action took place when many audacious men, divided by ions of life, attempted to kill Santa Claus for making children and men extravagant and spoiled. I would say that the climax of the story is when Leonardo was born and invented the plane of trigonometry, as well as the angles, planes, parabolas, quadratic equations, and so on. I think it exudes the vibe of a climax, since in this part of the text, we can see and somehow feel what these inventions of Leonardo can do to our senses. Does it give you a feeling of intensity as you read through it? Well, on my end, it did. I can also tell that it is the most important part of the story. The falling action in the story started when Jason suggested that in order to kill Santa Claus, one must say Eureka 3 times up to 69 times before holding the T-square of the mechanical engineers like a laser gun and shooting him down. Lastly, the resolution in the story took place when the idea or concept that in the absence of one's knowledge about the planes of trigonometry, as well as the planes, curves, angles, and so on, will hinder anyone from killing Santa Claus. The story also exemplifies metaphorical representations such as Santa Claus, whom we can associate as a symbol of wishes, gift-giving, and of fun. Leonardo, on the other hand, represents the mathematical methods applicable to our existence today, and it also teaches us that regardless of the circumstance or the problems that we face, there is an equivalent equation in solving them. Einstein, Kepler, and Newton are representations of certain knowledge that we all must learn about, especially that these knowledge are applicable in different areas of our life. We also have the T-square, which we can associate with the knowledge that we need in order to get the things that we want. Just like in the story, we should always aspire to hold with us a T-square, because only then we will be armored while we are fighting for our goals. Lastly, killing Santa Claus, or the symbol of wishes, gift-giving, and fun, is very impossible. Just like in the text, many men failed to do so. It was also stated that Santa Claus is unkillable, which makes sense because, just like what I've said, Santa Claus is a symbol of wishes, gift-giving, and fun, and it will continue to exist regardless of the ions of life that would attempt to ruin it. That would be all. Thank you for listening.